Okay, we're live or recording. Well, we're not live or recording. Okay, so the goals of the session are using the Docker hack to create a local network, install the client on our local machine, compile the contracts, and then deploy counter define and counter call, deploy to your local network, observe effects. So prerequisites, we'll just get started. Rita, are you going to try to do this as well with me?
Yes, I am. I'm sorry. I'm just going to go off mute. If my dog starts barking, then I don't.
I get it.
Zoom window.
Okay, sounds good. I'm just doing a git status here. Okay, so I need to do a git pull. I'm origin dev, so git checkout dev. I'm updating to dev. We are working off of dev today. So the first step is to get the latest software from dev, or to clone the repository. Tom, the git clone will get dev, right, by default?
Yep. Yeah, it clones the default branch, which is dev in our case.
Okay, and I've got Docker and Docker Compose already. So I'll do a Docker pull.
Okay.
Side note here, we are just demonstrating the execution engine and the node here from Docker, but we also have brew installation packages too for these. We haven't talked about them here, but we have brew as well for node, client, and EE. Okay, so now I'm going to pull the execution engine. I don't think I need to do the export, do I, Tom? I'll just do it.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to get the client.
Hey, Tom, do I need to do that I installed from Brew last week?
Do what?
The export CL version.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with brew.
Okay, but my installation should be cool.
What you installed should be fine for the client, but you will need to do the export.
So I do need to do export CL version equals dev?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. I thought so.
Yeah, just to clarify, that's not related to brew. That is
right.
to tell the hack Docker setup to use dev instead of latest.
Got it.
Yeah, yes. The way I phrased the question sort of, yeah, definitely conflated the two.
Yeah, because there's scripts inside the Docker hack that need to know which version to use. Got it. Is Brew still doing something? Yeah, the prompt hasn't come back, so I'm assuming it's doing something.
Yep. Looks like it's updating. If you see at the top of your terminal there, it's doing a bunch of jumping
Oh,
back
yeah.
and forth.
Okay.
This took a few minutes for Rita when she did it.
Yeah, it was relatively quick, but yes, relatively quick as a, when you relate it to building from scratch, yes.
And it's likely just because you haven't did a brew update in a while.
I haven't.
Hey Thomas, how is that going for you? Have you compiled it?
Yeah, it's actually compiling right now. Waiting on it, kind of like we're waiting on this one. Relatively short.
Are you compiling everything in the repo, or are you compiling just the contract?
Everything.
Got it, great.
Yeah. Yep.
And now I have the question. We play with dev, so shouldn't we compile the client inside the repository and use that version?
You can if you want. You don't have to.
For the purposes today, we're not gonna do that, but I don't think there's much of a compatibility issue unless you try to use some features. It's not a breaking change, right? Sometimes we have breaking change where you need to update the client, but I don't think this is one of those cases.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, you're right.
You don't have Java installed, Meta.
How's that possible?
I don't know.
Aren't you updating it like every other day?
Seriously, no, I'm not. That explains everything. Lol. Stupid. Okay.
I'm getting a permissions denied, actually.
You want to share your screen here?
It sounds like you did something as root before.
Uh-oh.
You're welcome to share your screen if you wish. I'm just trying to get the client installed.
Right here.
Cannot read that.
We see two of your screens.
Yeah, can you try switching to just the terminal?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
That's better. Yeah. So can you just do a Docker -- version for me? Yep. So what the problem is that you didn't add yourself to the Docker user group when you installed Docker.
Okay.
So there is an extra step that you need to do.
Okay.
The best way to do it is to do 1 second. Let me pull it up.
Okay.
It's in their documentation. Do this here. I'm going to post it in the chat.
Okay, I think that was a success. It went.
Okay. Yeah, so you'll have to exit your terminal and re-come in, otherwise it won't pick it up.
Okay.
So yeah, just close that guy out and then reopen it, and you should be able to do it now. And of course, let me know if it still shows up.
Purple Casper. Yeah, it's yep, still showing up.
All right, are you on a Mac?
I am on Ubuntu.
Ubuntu, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Let's try that one more time.
Can you try running that command with sudo?
Sure. Oh, it is sudo. Yeah.
It is sudo. Can you share your screen again?
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, so you have to exit this terminal after running that.
Right. Okay, so here we go.
I can't tell because we
There's the
lost
new
you
term.
there. Cool.
Right. There's the new terminal.
Hmm.
And then what was that? What was that image again?
Casper Labs /node:dev.
That's
Try
odd.
running it with sudo.
There you go.
Here we go.
Yeah. Are you using is this the latest version of Ubuntu or an older one?
It's an older version of Ubuntu, yeah.
So that groups command might not automatically create the group, depending. After this is done, if you can just type the word groups, we'll see if it actually added you to it.
Okay, I'm going to open another terminal actually here. See if I can see that. There's ADM, CD-ROM, sudo, dit, plug dev. Then, right. What should I see here under groups?
Is Docker showing up there?
It is not.
Yeah. So the command didn't take for some reason.
All right, I'll take care of that then. So I gotta get Docker in here then.
Yeah, so you can try doing this as a prerequisite. Here, let me just send you the page.
Okay.
So in the chat window.
Go.
So normally you don't need to do step 1, but you may have to with the older version.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Docker already exists. Okay. Okay.
Hope, just as an FYI, I'm having some challenges finding where the Docker, how to set up the Docker network information is. So I'm in Casper Labs /hack/usage.md.
No, it's in Docker meta.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm just telling her that it's confusing. So she knows. We're going into.
I think that
in
usage
Docker?
MD was actually an old file that we were just archiving.
Yeah, I think we need to clean that up. So it's in Docker. There's no Docker directory now. It's hack Docker.
Yep, hack/Docker.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey,
Okay,
leave that alone.
Okay. That seems to work.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you try on a new terminal and try pulling the execution engine image without sudo, it should pull.
Okay.
If not, you'll just have to continue to use sudo.
All right. Yeah. I mean, it's still giving me issues. I can't, yeah. I'll have to look on. I'll have to look at that on my own time then. Or
Yeah.
figure out why I can't add that to that group. So okay, that's fine. I can just use sudo. I'm actually gonna leave that window up.
Okay.
Should be good, right?
Yeah, yeah. As long as you use sudo for any of the commands that involve Docker, it should work.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. I need to deal with Windows here. This is too much. Okay. All right, I'm going to share my screen again. All right. So where I am now is okay. I'm at the point where I'm going to start building up the local 3-node network.
Mhm.
You know what, Tom? We didn't put step-by-steps for this, so I'm just gonna go for it now. So I have to navigate to the Docker directory, right?
Yep. It should be in the README.
Yeah, I've got it up here.
Mhm.
Okay, so
And did you build the contracts, Meta?
I didn't build the contracts yet. I was going to set up the network and then, I haven't built the contracts. Maybe I should build the contracts now. Let's do that.
Mhm.
So let's go to, because I just updated my code.
Mhm.
So I have to go to execution engine, right?
Yep.
Let me ask you, Tom, since she installed, I'm then thinking through this in Docker, inside Docker, since she installed from dev, she didn't build. Why would we need to build? Aren't the contracts built on
No.
dev?
No. We don't build WASM.
Interesting. Okay.
We also needed to add a note here.
But don't we publish them as part of the repo?
No. They're in the repository for you to build, but we don't publish them as artifacts.
Is it?
I have it's up in the prereqs, Meta. Right there, compile, step 6.
Yep, okay.
You got to be in execution engine.
How do we put these here? I can start I can do a tab, right? A new tab to get the network up.
Yep.
Okay, let's start doing that. So now built the contract. So let's start bringing the network up. So make node 0. So we'll go cd, need to go back into node or into, it's in node Docker, right?
Hack Docker.
Hack Docker, that's right, hack Docker. Make node -0. Great. And then now if I need to, Docker PS. I don't know if it's gonna, they're not gonna be up. I just made them, right? So I know I
Yep,
need
they
to
won't
make,
be up. So you want to do make node 0/up?
you can do it all in a single line, right? So,
No, 0 has to be first
okay, node dash 0 up.
because that'll be your bootstrap.
Yep.
It's because you had used this network previously. So just do Docker network RM Casper Labs. Yeah, now try to run that. So now if you do a Docker PS, or you can do the Docker logs -f node 0, you'll see.
There it is. There's node 0.
You'll see the logs come up.
So now I can do make node dash 1 up.
And you can add 2
node
here. Yep.
Dash 2 / up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's telling me, let me go, I'm going to bring this up on my own screen.
Why did it do that? It did,
I'm not really sure what that. Oh, I have an idea. So can you do make clean?
yep.
So when you open up a new terminal, you lose your exports. So you need to export to dev again.
Got it.
And then let's see if that's still an issue. If not, this could just be a Mac issue.
Oh, stop it.
I wouldn't put it past. Mac Docker isn't the greatest thing in the world.
Okay, so do I need to remove the network too? Or the make clean does that?
The make clean should have done it.
Okay.
Yeah, it did right there. Docker network RM Casper.
Okay. And then the next thing is, do I need to bring it? Node 0's gone. Everything's gone, right?
It should be if you do a Docker PS.
Yep. Sweet. Make
So
clean
you'll
is
do
nice.
you'll do the make 0 again without the up.
Okay. So back up here and make node 0, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rita, how are you doing?
I am failing. I don't have a Casper Labs directory of a .Casper Labs. So when I
You do the
follow
git
this
checkout?
compile, no, because I had it all done last week, so I didn't think I needed to do anything. But
Okay.
let me try.
Okay, so now bring up the other 2 nodes. There we go. There's
Yeah.
the environment. Oh, no. No.
Why is it only engine 2?
Last time it wasn't engine. Last time it was engine 1.
Can you do Docker PS? Continue with the new image. Docker PS. Can you do a Docker PS-A? Can you full screen that for me for a second?
Mm-hmm. There you go.
So you already have a node 2.
Old one?
Yeah. So that's what it's yelling about.
Okay, so let's just get.
So let's just clean up. So you can do a make clean again. And then let's do.
We'll have to do a Docker PS-A and see everything and clean it all up.
Yeah, you'll do a Docker container. I think the command is either prune or purge. I can't remember off the top of my head, but you'll be able to auto complete it.
Okay, hold on.
So it's likely it was just left over from either we had tested something, it looks like 6 months ago. So this was pretty old.
Mm-hmm.
That's not just on Mac Meta. That's a Linux thing in general.
Okay.
So when you export, it's only for that specific session that you're in.
Yep.
So if you
And
start using-
then all right. So now
Yeah, so see that one there, exited 3. Oh wait, now it's gone.
just
It
get
was
rid
up
of
above.
just get rid of all of them.
Yeah, so do Docker container space and see, type P and then tab. Nothing.
Mm-mm.
Try prune. Yeah. Yes. Okay, now Docker ps-a.
There we go.
And then one more just to make sure. Do Docker system prune. Maybe not. This will remove images. Don't do that one.
Yeah, because then we'll have to go back and
Yeah. Okay, we
do
should
the
be good.
pulls. We can clean the images
One
later.
last try.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Did I do make node O instead of 0?
It looks like you did, but I don't know why what would have worked. You might want to make clean if that was the case.
Client.
Oh, it just ignored it. Oh no, the node number is 0 to 0.8. Oh, that's not going to work. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's just do it again. Lol. That's what happens when meta is. Yeah, exactly. So now I gotta get rid of the Dockers again. Okay, so make node -0.
No, so your error before was about, hold on, I can't really read it. The Docker compose.yaml.
Okay, this seems like it's okay. Create an override. Oh, it's asking to export again?
Wait, what?
It's asking to export the environment variable again. That's strange. Let's just do it.
I don't see that. Now, can you do a make clean? Yeah,
Why is my Docker compose invalid?
because of the
The
O
O?
that you did. Yeah.
Should I just check everything out again?
That would probably be easiest.
Okay.
Wow. So what?
That
Yeah,
probably
what
should not
happened
happen.
there?
Somebody needs
Yeah.
to write that up. Is it just git pull?
You'll have to reset.
Can I just git check out the docker compose.yaml?
Can you go back to it and just go back to that terminal for a second and do a git diff? Just see if it shows if anything changed. Yeah, no. LS real quick. LS in there it is. Remove rm-rf node-0-o. Yeah.
Okay, now
Now
try it.
try and make clean. There we go.
Okay.
Now, yeah.
Because we definitely don't want to make that mistake. That's unpleasant.
Yeah, really weird typo.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Make 0 up.
Being extra careful with that now. Thomas, how are you coming along here?
I'm right with you.
Okay, great.
Yep.
-2/up.
No whammies, no whammies.
No whammies. No whack-a-moles. Hey, all set. Okay.
Cool.
All right, so now over here. Okay, so it looks like I may be close to being done here.
Yep.
Make
Your last
build
step is the display. Oh, sorry. You didn't build the contracts yet.
Yeah.
Looks like you did.
I did?
You can do a make clean just to be sure that they're definitely built.
Well, let's just see.
And
what we
it's
got
not
here.
like some weird old data sitting around. But
I did make setup is the last
Yeah.
command I did.
yeah, but you probably built them recently.
I think I did yesterday.
Yeah. So they're likely okay, but
Well, am I doing an SBT clean? Oh, SBT can be
you're
so
in the
annoying.
you're in the wrong directory.
Oh, there's an execution engine. Oh no, I was in Casper Labs.
No,
That's
you're
why
in
I did
Casper
that.
Labs. Yeah. Makes sense why it says no rule. I thought it was just saying it was complete. You can't see that little writing.
Damn it. Now this is going to take some time.
Yeah, you could control C. But I would do the make clean here now just to make sure that this is at least clean. Yep.
Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. I'm going to have to figure out my SBT here because that might screw up my ability to build locally.
You'll just have to run make clean again
Okay.
and just let it run.
So it's building counter define right now.
hmm
Okay, yep, I got caught up, so that's where I am.
Great.
Okay, then let's see.
Cool. That looks good. So now we've got the network running here locally. So the next thing we can do is deploy a contract to local. So we got to go to Casper Labs hack Docker.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to set the environment variable from here. So we're going to use the faucet account just for simplicity. The other things you could do is fund an account via transfer from the faucet. That's where all the token is, into one of the accounts that is inside of the list of keys. So in the Docker hack, it sets up 3 validators and it generates keys for you. And you can grab the keys out of the system, out of the Dockers. And it tells you right here where the keys are. But for the purposes of this exercise, we're gonna just use the faucet because it's simpler. We have a limited amount of time. Rita, Thomas, you with me? How you guys doing?
Oh, I'm having trouble getting my network started. It's telling me I don't have, when I do a make node 0, it says I don't have a target, no rule to make target. So
That means you're in the wrong directory, Rita.
yeah, okay. Where do I need to be?
Hack Docker.
I was there. Okay, yeah. Never mind. See, I'm glad you're not recording me.
Hey Tom,
Yes.
the export CL version is equal to dev is not working for me somehow. It says export is not recognized as an internal or external command.
What kind of machine are you using?
Windows.
Oh, that's why. I can't tell you what to do there.
Okay.
Docker logs. Is it Docker logs -F?
Yeah. You may have to set the variable within PowerShell, Ashok.
Mm-hmm.
Do Docker logs -F in the node -0 meta. But yeah, so you'd probably have to run this all via PowerShell, or if you have WSL. I know Michael uses WSL.
Yeah, that's what
No.
Jack used with some success. Yeah.
Yeah. Michael uses it as well. So
I don't have WS, so
yeah.
So
So
here
you'll need WSL to do any of this.
So here we see the block was added.
oh okay.
Which is great. That means counter define has been deployed. Tom, how are you doing? You with us? Thomas, there's a Tom and a Thomas.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm trying to get. Hey, where can I get this document you have on the right side of your screen? I tried visiting that link and it's not letting me in.
It's
just
not
trying to
letting you
get to there
in.
so I can.
It should be
Well,
public.
it says that I can't edit it, so I think I just have the wrong URL.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me see here.
Yeah.
Try this URL. Maybe I put the wrong one in there. Chat. This URL doesn't work. For you to load it. Let's give me.
Yeah, that's working. Okay, cool.
That's working.
I got it.
Okay, good, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so where I'm at is I've got counter defined. So now I'm going to do counter call. I don't need to set the account key again, right, Tom?
As long as you're in the same terminal that you
right?
did before, you'll be fine.
Exactly. Okay. I'm going to do this. And this calls the client, calls the counter call contract once. It sends a deploy that does that. And then now we're going to do a propose. And so now we would expect that the internal variable for counter define will be set to 1. So we're going to get the latest block information with show blocks. That's the Casper Lab client show block. So here's the block data. And so we want, this is the second block, so we want the block hash here.
Hey, Meta, it looks like you actually had a deploy error.
Ah, I did. How do you know that?
I saw it at the bottom very quickly as your screen scrolled. Not there. If you look at the show block at the bottom of it, deploy error count.
Ah, okay.
So there may be, you might have old data somewhere. We can look actually. If you do a make up in the hack Docker directory, we can open up an Explorer and actually see what the error was.
Make up.
Mm-hmm. So this is going to start, this will add Prometheus, Grafana, Clarity, a whole bunch of stuff. We're just going to use Clarity in this case.
Nice. I love that you can add clarity to it. That's perfect because that also gives you the GraphQL interface and everything, right?
Yeah, you can. It'll have GraphQL as well. You can't do any funding or anything like that via Clarity,
Right,
but it
right.
allows you to view the blocks.
So I did a make node 0 and but I didn't do a make node 0 up.
Yep.
That's right.
Did a make node 0 and but now when I try to do if I try to just do a make node 1.
No, you want to do make node 0 up.
So hang on a second, let me try something.
Do you want to share your screen, Rita?
Hang on, let me try doing something first. And
Because mine is just
see, are you
mine's just
Or it's
doing
just
things.
up. Okay. Let me try it again. Make node, and then I'll share. Yeah, node 0. So I need to do a make node 1/up.
-1/up. The instructions are in here.
Yeah, I see it. I'm following the wiki page, or I'm following the README. Pardon me. Yeah. Make node 1/up. And it says a network with name Casper Lab already exists.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you'll have to do
Just do a make clean, the easiest.
Got it.
make clean should take care of it. It might not since it'll recognize it's external. So you'll have to do a Docker network RM Casper Labs,
Okay.
and that should fix that. Those are remnants from when we have done testing in the past, and we created an external network.
It. Okay. So Docker make clean. Yeah, okay. Make clean seemed to take care of it. All right, so start again. Okay, make node 0, make node.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Does it matter if I do a make node 0 or make node 0/up?
You need to do make node 0 first.
I do. Okay.
Yes.
To establish the data directory. Okay. Oh, there's no reason I can't share, you guys, here.
Stop sharing. Go for it.
Yeah, there's no reason I can't. Let me just, where's my terminal? There we go. Okay, yeah, there's no reason. Okay. All right. So then I do a make node 1/up.
Did you do 0-up?
You got to bring 0 up first.
Yep. Okay, there we go. Up.
Okay.
Now you can do 1 and 2.
Yep. Okay.
I've got the, I'm done with this, the make up. So where do I go see Grafana
Yeah,
now?
so you'll have to go to localhost, port, I think it's 8443, if I remember correctly.
Port 8443.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I have make node 1 and make node 2 up. All right, so now I'm up. And let me go back to the other document.
There we go. I'm in.
Sweet. Let's switch back to Meta, Rita.
Yep, you got it.
Go ahead and click blocks. Ah,
Should
go to
this-
your terminal real quick.
Uh-huh.
VI Docker compose.
Docker dot compose. Docker
Docker
compose.
dash compose dot YAML. Tab. That's YML. Yep. Scroll down a little bit for me to gRPC web proxy.
Mhm.
Keep going. Change that backend TLS equals true to false.
Okay.
That looks like a bug. It probably should be false by default. Or if it is true, it should have the keys, which doesn't seem to work. Yep. Save quit. And then just run make up again real quick.
Do I need to clean anything?
No. Okay, now refresh.
There we go.
There you go. So if you click on that block, we should be able to see what your error was. Insufficient payment.
Oh dear.
We didn't specify the session code in the deploy.
Well, we did the payment amount, right? Try adding another 0 maybe.
Let's see. Did
Right,
the
10 millions.
can we look and see that the first one went through then? Because I did the exact same thing.
Nope.
Neither of them worked.
Yep.
Okay, so one more 0. That is just dorky. Okay. So let's go through it again.
What's strange is I didn't have this error. I tested again this morning and it worked fine. Can you do a git
Pardon me.
git log
For
for
me,
me? Yeah. I want to make sure you're on the right code.
9 o'clock.
case you guys wanted to know.
Yep, so it's the right code. And then can you do a Docker PS?
How do I get out of this?
Q.
Oh, that's right.
Dev. Yeah, seems fine.
Let's see if this one goes through.
Okay.
Okay, so here we got that, and let's go back to blocks. It's
You
not
need to
showing.
refresh that.
No, well,
Oh.
wait a second. Is the faucet funded? This says no remaining balance.
That's just, it's using an old version. I can make that update if you want with another VI real quick. It looks like they have it set up to run latest and not dev by default.
Well, that's weird. So now it's still saying insufficient payment.
Yeah, so something's up. I did not get the, can you do, let's make sure if we're on different, and maybe something new went into dev that screwed us up. Can you do Docker images and grep for dev? You're gonna have to pipe that. Six five one five A and 8DEA2. That's what I'm using.
That's what I am, right? Okay.
Mara, can you show me deploy methods again?
The deploy command. It's in this, the link to the document is in the chat for the Zoom meeting.
Well, I'm not
It should
sure
be
what your
10.
issue is,
One,
but if you would like me to take over, I can show what should have happened.
I now have 8 zeros.
Yeah.
I'm irritated. Gas price is 1.
Let me see. Yeah, mine, when I did it, same thing.
Hey, Mida, I have to jump to another meeting.
Okay, you go. I'm going to stay here.
Okay.
I'll be there as soon as I'm done here.
All right.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna jump off too. It looks like it's going all right for me. The only thing that I haven't done is I haven't done my I haven't brought up the Explorer so I can look at what's happening.
You
But
can
I
do a
will
show
do that.
blocks and see if you had a deploy error.
I
I'm
did
actually
not.
interested.
It didn't it doesn't say
It won't be it. You have to do show blocks.
oh really?
Yes.
Because even though I get the success message?
Yes.
Huh.
It's not
Okay.
an error in creating the block. It's an error within the block.
The deployment doesn't even have anything to do with block. It's
It's telling me
proposed.
my command is not found. Wait a minute. I did a deploy and a propose. Okay. Call the client to get the block hash. So I need to. Okay. So, okay. Hang on just a minute. That's why. I mean, everything. What would I? Everything looks okay.
So
But
when
the
you do a
block
show
hash.
at a show blocks at the very
Yeah.
bottom, it'll
Yeah.
say deploy error count. Does that say 1 or 0?
Oh, it says 1.
Yeah, so you had the same issue.
Okay. Unfortunately, I have to go. So something's happening here. Okay. Well, I'm going to keep this running, but I have to go.
I'm still getting
At a-
insufficient payment.
After
Yeah.
this meeting, let's jump on and let's try clearing you out completely and restarting. And then also try on your Linux terminal to see if it's a Mac issue versus a Linux issue.
Okay.
I can show my screen and show the rest of the users what was supposed to happen.
Yeah, sounds good.
Um,
Go for it.
Yeah.
yeah, so here we go. So anyway. So query. So here is, I have done this previously. So here's a query from before where my int value equals 1. And then I'm going to do another another call to increase that int value. So you can see here, I just received the deploy. My propose. Show blocks. Capture this block here. And if you can see at the bottom here, I do not receive that deploy error count. Let's query again. And you can see now my int value has been risen to 2.
There you go. The Grafana, I mean, the Clarity Explorer definitely helps with deploy errors. The deploy error messaging isn't that great within the blocks.
Yeah, it's not the best. I can show you, I had updated mine as well to show the remaining balance. So you can actually see it on mine. Let me just pull it back up. So you can see here's my most recent block. You can roll down in it. You can see it was result success. The actual true balance is there. One of the cool features that they had recently added also, at least I find it neat. You go to the Explorer, you can click on the block here and you can click on see more details. And you can see the nodes, the validators that are actually bonded. So you can see the 3 nodes that I'm running with their stakes and the fact that they're finalized in there.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Sweet. Oh. Thomas, were you able to make some progress and get to a place where you could do the deployment?
I am. I'm actually right on the cusp here. I'm getting an error on my side also, but that's because of my Docker problem. I actually am I found the solution. I just have to reboot my computer and then everything should work just fine.
Got it. Well, if you hit another snag, just ping me. We're on Discord, so you can catch us on Discord. You got the location of the Discord channel?
I think so. I'm on Discord. I usually have it pulled up. I usually have Telegram and Skype pulled up. Discord's something I should bookmark that one.
Okay.
Do me a favor. Are you able to drop that link in the chat real quick just so that I have it, make sure?
Yep, I will do that right now. This moment.
Okay.
One second.
I'm actually going to go there right now.
Let
See
me
if I
get you
can
an invitation.
make sure I'm still logged in here.
Oh, okay, a second.
Okay, I'm still on here. All right, good. So I just need, I don't have the group yet, so.
Okay, 1 second here. Let me just invite
Okay.
people. One second, never. No, no limit.
Bookmark this too.
And dropping in the chat here. That's the Discord. And I'll add the Discord to the notes as well, so people can get to them from the notes.
Okay. That's the one. All right, cool.
Thomas, Magic here. Do you want to repeat the session that we had today, or like do the next steps?
I'm actually, I probably have to, the first thing I have to do is reboot my computer. That's the first thing I do, otherwise I'm going to keep having these
I'm not
problems.
telling right now.
Yeah. But absolutely, yeah.
Next week. Okay.
Yeah, we'll be doing this. We'll do this every week. Next week, because we're just bumping up against the holiday, we won't have a session. I don't think we'll have a session. Maybe we will. If there's demand for one, I'll have one.
Okay.
But we may not. So we probably will see folks in the new year, because Christmas and New Year's Eve. So probably the following Thursday after the new year, which is like the 2nd, is probably when we'll have our next session. But in the meantime,
Okay.
you can reach out to us on Discord.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah.
Excellent.
So you want to do that and just have another little session after next week?
Sounds good.
Okay, cool. Works for me.
All right. Cheers. Thanks, everyone. Great session.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.